Yay! Great.
What are you wearing?
You don't want to know.
I don't see you on the set.
All right, quiet on
I'm
the set.
sitting on Laz's back. He's going to give me piggyback ride.
All right, guys. Lucky bastard. Next, do those flips.
Did someone forget to load the bot today?
Oops.
Insert
You just
the
snort.
here. That's right.
You
Somebody
wanna do it?
forgot to load the bot today, so yes, there is no intro.
That's funny.
Because he's too busy sitting around saying hello to everybody. All right. So that intro goes here. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's
man.
right. Bringing you our own random news and technical difficulties 5 days a week right here inside Trinity Avatar. Welcome to today's show, boys and girls. Thirsty Thursday. There's our bot.
Yeah, that works.
January 18th, 2018 here inside Trinity. I've got to welcome everybody to the show today. Of course, got to love you guys. This room just fills up moments before the hour. And you never know who's going to pop in today. So we're just going to go down the list and say hi to everybody today. So Carrie Death, welcome. Julian. Zep, man, we ain't got to talk to you. Marguerite. Hi, Marguerite.
Hi.
Gix is
There
here.
you go. She's on the radio. Our own Gix.
Hello.
Of course, we got
Mr.
Mr.
Kid.
Kit making it in today. We got Mom. We got Sid. And of course, Liz Rostov. How's everybody doing in chat today? And of course, all you good folks joining us
We
out on.
still need you to hit that little gear icon, and then go to voice and video, and,
Right.
and where it says automatically detect input sensitivity, lower
Right.
down like 3 points.
How about it's off? Okay, there is no voice sensitivity. I keep telling
You're
you,
still cutting out, man.
guys.
That would be aggravating.
Okay, it's off. Bye.
So-
See, there is no sensitivity.
Just saying. Something's
That's
wrong.
you.
Thing on?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's on.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Or maybe you should put the sensitivity on. It is off, but there's a slider bar. Where's the slider bar at?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah,
The slider bar is all the way down. There is nothing. There is no gate whatsoever holding this mic back.
Maybe you should move it to the right a little bit.
Yeah, turn it all the way up.
No, not
I'll
turn it all the way up.
up, and then you don't hear me at all.
Oh, put it
Eagle,
at like
how
a
you doing
negative
out there?
like 45 or,
There
or
is no
negative 70 decibels.
negative 70 decibels. There is numbers there. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oh,
there've always been numbers
there
there.
is. Hello. Hello.
I'm going to leave it at negative 69. Just
Okay,
because.
just because, yeah. and maybe, hopefully, that will fix things.
That's where it was before you guys started complaining, so eat me.
Right, you said you
Very
just saw the
simple.
numbers now. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
I told you I turned it off.
No,
That's
there is
where-
numbers on there. What are you telling?
Yeah. But moving right along, yes, welcome to the show today, everybody. We got a lot of interesting news out there. Of course, we got some serious updates from the Dippy Bird himself. Some interesting stuff going on out there. We got Dexador, Markham went ahead, and of course, this topic kept him up all night. Y'all may have seen that. I put a post out. A lot of our local streamers have been putting posts out about the new changes to the YouTube partner policy, and many of us who were partners long before it was
Losing
word I'm
our
looking for?
partnership.
losing our partnership
And that partnership
before it was
allows.
fashionable to be a partner. Before
Yeah.
people were just jumping on board to become a YouTube streamer because it was the in thing. We were doing it long before. We'll be doing it long after. And of course, they want to screw the little guys. So
Yeah. But yes, Thexidor did compile that list. He only forgot to put my YouTube channel and forgot to.
yeah, I see you listed there.
Well, he put me in the Soda Twitch streamers, but if you look at it, it's a link to a video.
Oh, okay.
Mine's a link to a video. So yes, and he didn't put my YouTube channel on there. But so all the way at the bottom, last post was mine, which had my YouTube channel as well as my Twitch channel. So you can follow both of them. Please follow, cheer, donate.
Yeah. Yes, there, of course, this is a post in the forums, in the general discussion area. This kept Thex up at night. So there are all the folks out there who are your local streamers, including us. Of course, I've updated the NBNN website, and I'm going to kill you all till the end of next numbers we need, or it passes and we lose it. In which case, then I'll be pulling it off the website, and I won't bother you all with it anymore. But see that pop up and you're not a subscriber, please hit that link in that pop up. That just click the pop up. It'll automatically bring you out. Click subscribe, and you're no. I'd appreciate all the subs to all the streamers out there in Shroud of the Avatar. Help support your local community. It helps local streamers, and try and get if everybody helps everybody, it keeps us all happy. And the few coins that and make some coin off of YouTube, we'll appreciate it because it helps keep us going. It's not a whole lot, but
It does something. Yeah.
It's a bill. And that $100 in advertising I got, that paid the Dropbox bill for a year. You know what I'm saying? So
There's no pop-up.
there is no pop-up on nbnn.info.
Just wonder, it says you got to register or you got to become a member.
Oh, well, see, you still got to. You're not going to register for YouTube. Get out of here. Will you? Okay, just
Like
get
you
out.
said, there's a pop-up I get pushed if I wasn't registered. But, yeah.
We do have an announcement from Econdis about something
Yes,
that's
I
going to
wanted
happen.
to get to that
Yeah.
because Econdis put this big notice in chat out there. And so I do want to get to that. So go ahead. You want to read that to the
Yeah,
big boys and
so-
girls, or you want me to read it?
Well, you're cutting out occasionally still. So there is a QA
Well,
server
for you.
event later, and everybody in Discord. QA server event later today at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And they're going to be doing the Dragons and Blackblade Pass. So patch fully for the QA. Do not be PvP flagged. You can come late if you want, but start time on QA is around 6:30ish. They're going to meet on the Novia map, main entrance to Blackblade Pass. Come decked out with buffs, food for yourselves and to share, potions, your best gear, etc. It's QA, so it will be wiped anyways. Goal is to have fun and not worry about decay and help Chris with balance, plus other bugs. There will be an official announcement later today in Dev Plus and QA Discord channels. There will be another PvP-oriented event that is planned for later on in the week on QA, and those details will be announced as soon as Econdis makes them up.
Yes.
So thank you for doing that, Econdis.
No, sounds like Chris has got some combat scrums set, and he's recruiting for that, and that's always a good thing because you never know what's going to come out of that. So with that said, you want to move right on to the Dippy Bird, or you want to make them wait like we usually do? What do you think?
It's only a short...
We don't have any script to follow, so it really doesn't matter where we go. I mean, we Led Zepp's portion, and we can just go jump to the commercials and get those out of the way at this side.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
That's the best
about
part.
that may be a better idea. Maybe we should start off with the promos and thank you of the sponsors, so that they're not all leaving when they're getting ready to do the rigmarole at the end, and
Hey, get some
tune
coffee.
out. You know.
Hey, get some coffee.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out. Go for it.
Well, we need to find a way to intersperse some of those. It's like, this segment is brought to you by...
This segment's brought to you by ShroudMarketplace.com. That's right. For all your virtual vendable needs in game. We have no couth. Shameless self-promotion all the way, folks. That's what's
Hey, I'm
got
still...
That's all the way down the line.
I've got some expired stuff for sale on ShroudMarketplace.com, and I need to put up my crafting stations because I don't need them.
Ooh.
Yeah, I need to put them
You
up.
know, I've been thinking about these crafting stations we have over here, and I really wonder, I mean, do we take it for granted that they're expert stations, or does it really matter? Can I put them in the towns for, my townies instead? Because, I mean, we really don't need expert stations, do we?
I just need stations right next to me.
Yeah, that's about all I need. It doesn't really have to be expert or not, in my opinion,
Yeah.
Of course, a little hint to all you new folks
but
out there.
remember,
the best
there will
way
be...
to raise your skills is to not use an expert station.
Oh, yeah. That, and there will be crafting changes, so I don't know whether or not we should keep the expert stations around.
Yeah,
here
well,
or
those
not.
crafting changes are making an appearance out in that QA server.
Yeah.
Of course, don't forget, QA server is ready for testing. And you've got a whole week of testing. Today is lockdown down at Portalarium. So today is the day they lock everything down and go, any changes that haven't made it ain't going to make it this release.
Unless they sneak something in like they've done
Unless
in the past.
Starr changes his mind last minute and says he's got to get it in. That's
Or
right.
Chris just randomly put something in. But that does mean that we do have a stand-up corner for everybody from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now I got to find that thing that controls the pictures. So stand-up
the thing
corner
that controls the picture controller thingy, the clicker, the picture clicker.
the thing that
Clicker.
I click on buttons and it changes random things. That thing.
To find your mouse, is that what you said?
No, I got to alt tab around.
On his pedals, his gear shifter.
Well, first is top left, and then second's below that. Third is
Drive.
yeah. So we do have stand-up corner where the devs say, "Hey, I worked on this yesterday, and I'm working on this today," and then something gets written down, eventually gets posted to the interwebs, and we get to interpret it. And Econdis wants to clarify that is Lexi's event that's going on at 6:30 tonight on the QA server, not his. But he's just the messenger, but I'm giving him all the credit anyways. Yep. So over in the art department, we have Bob the Builder.
Cult of Bob.
Working on that DJ turntable because Laz doesn't realize what wax cylinders are.
No. Oh, cylinders are. I did not get the reference in the release 50 notes to
It's all good.
What?
new wax player. Thank you, Diane Dunaway,
Wax
for the
player.
sub. We appreciate it very much. Don't forget to click on that YouTube subscription button out there on the NVMN website.
Yep.
Clicked on it, but I didn't register.
I wonder if there's a link that we can get that does the same thing and lets us know when people subscribe to YouTube.
Yes, there is. Then Damon. He's working on visual effects optimizations and Lunar Rift visual effects.
Visual effects.
Then Fletcher.
Hmm.
He's working on NPC updates.
Big updates.
And hey, hate to tell you this, but the Streamlabs stuff actually allows you to integrate with your Patreon as well.
Yes, I know. We already had that integration.
Okay. And the almighty Gix Vargach. Matt. Psh. He's working on
Poke.
it's poking you in the belly.
Poke.
Yeah.
I get enough poking on Facebook. I don't need poking in a game. Jeez. I don't know. We need a little bit more poking in a game. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah. So after he pokes you right in the belly, he's gonna pet you.
Yeah.
It's gonna do both.
You getting the Pillsbury Doughboy poke? Is that what we're gonna be reminiscent of?
I don't know, but the real question is: after you do the poke, is it gonna have the little giggle emote, or does someone actually have to do that at the same time?
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
After the and
I don't know. Since I just played around with Streamlabs and I linked both of my YouTube and Twitch, and if someone turns around and follows my my YouTube channel, maybe we'll get an announcement. I don't know.
maybe
We'll see.
maybe.
But Reed, he's working on bugs
Read around. Bug.
and scene assets.
Assets. He said assets.
Yeah. Now the real question is, what? Why is that doing that? Well,
Whose assets?
I don't know. Then
The bees.
Yep, in design. Boar setup, and barbarian armor and loot setup. Whereas Seawolf, he's playtesting.
Wolf.
See, what he's really playtesting is a different game, because he's trying to borrow ideas. And scene maps. Whereas Damien, he's not being a nice guy as he works on playtesting, and the Outskirts kill quests, and release 50 tasks. Whereas Dan the man, you're not going to say anything for that?
No.
Okay. He's working on Sunless Baron spawnings and Resolute polish. Then Sanyo, he's working on quests and scene spawning. And then Lum the Mad,
The mat.
working on bugs,
Bug.
tutorial polish. We're a source for Steve.
Real polish. What? No.
Yeah, I don't know. The tutorials don't need any polish whatsoever. They're so intuitive. So everybody, no one ever has to ask for how do you do this basic game mechanic questions to us. It's source.
What do I do next?
How do I do this? What is this? Yes.
That little Timmy fell down in a well.
And one thing everybody should know is that Laz doesn't read at all.
What? Myron wants you to kill him?
Yes, he does. Sorcerer Steve's playtesting and scene maps. Over in tech, we have Dr. Bobby.
Little Bobby Thompson working on
Bugs.
bug.
Yeah, hi Lily. How's it going? You want to say hi to everybody? Okay, fine. We'll let you say hi to everybody. Say hi.
Hi, Lily.
Hi, Lily. Then the Deathbringer, one and only.
Lily.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
She has decided
Maybe
that
we should give Lily her own segment here in the show every day.
if we did that, it would probably have more viewers than either one of us.
Hey, you know what Toonses did for SNL, man? You know Lily could do for NBNN.
No, because I've never really faithfully watched SNL. The Deathbringer, one and only, is working on visual effects and dynamic culling and bugs.
Bug.
And so that dynamic culling would be the culling distance, because there are times where you can see
It's Cullingus, isn't it?
Yes, the culling distance. Yeah.
That's
What the hell they call
right.
I'm being headbutted right now, so it's all good.
Yes. She's showing you her love as Marguerite chases around the energy vortex llama.
Yep.
Better than butterflies.
And
she
bugs.
says.
Bug. I love this shit.
The
I
burning
tell you.
toad.
The bird.
He's working on QA builds and ransom optimization, whereas Corey,
The rock.
he's working on the physical address validation and map bugs
Bug.
over in
That's right. Validating those addresses, people. Big news coming down the pipe.
Are they gonna send us something?
Yeah, he's gonna
not
realize
you.
that mine
You
are
ain't
all
getting
wrong.
nothing. They're gonna send you your stuff.
Physicals. Send me my physicals.
They're gonna send him straight to the proctologist.
Gonna send him a egg bowl.
Yeah.
He'll put it to good use.
Yep. Over in studio services, we have Andrea working on playtesting and forums. Whereas Barrack, he's working on community and meetings and contest prep and social promotions and event planning. Then the Attenwood working on sanity testing and documentation review and Jira and bugs.
Bug.
Serafina, she's working on Jira and physical address verification testing.
Verification test.
Over in useless overhead, we have the Dippy Bird
The bird.
working on performance and postmortem questions and bug triage and release 50 tasks. Whereas Gorn, he's working on general business.
Goodness.
And Hutch, working on lava polish and meetings and release 50 tasks. And last but not least, we have the Dark Star. It's working on telethon scheduling and release 50 post and Jira triage and character review and meetings.
Gonna review them characters. Gonna give us them character slots.
No, it's reviewing all the NPC characters. Yes. Now Lily discovered the cap to a 2-liter bottle of Diet Dr. Pepper, and now she's decided, hey, I'm not only going to knock it off, I'm going to be batting it around for the next half hour. Until she realized that she's also got a paw hooked onto the green screen, so... Okay, good. That's undone. Yeah. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Now she's sitting on the green screen.
So, yesterday we read Chris's post, and it was just a wee bit of a post. Well, like many things, those posts tend to grow when you let them sit and fester overnight.
What? No, you're hallucinating.
Yeah,
He did not
I'm
go back.
hallucinating.
He did not go back and edit this at 2:00 yesterday afternoon. That did not happen.
Nor did he go on a tirade in his next post after that. But I don't know if I would call it a tirade, more of a hey dudes, let's it's basically the don't be a dick mentality, and of course we're gonna cover that for you right here and right now, live.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depends on if we can do it in 20 minutes
That's
or
if
less.
Lily doesn't wreck the set there behind Jack and bring the house down.
Oh, that's
while
going to
she's
happen.
Playing with the bottle cap.
Yeah. I should put that on
wait,
camera.
now, once she does it, we'll get it out of the way, and we won't have to worry about it anymore.
No, then I'll have to make my bed or something like that. Okay, so
I just throw the green screen on the bed so it disappears into the background. Like a elven cloak of hiding.
just for the bed. I need to find the tissue as well and make sure that that's covered by the green screen.
Scroticking tune you were playing there.
Ew.
That was Slayer, man.
That actually had a good drum beat in it with the flute and
it was really good. Yeah.
That was probably one of the best pieces I've heard in a long time, showcasing the music in this game.
Thank you.
I just had to say that.
Did I listen?
I actually turned it up, so hopefully people will get to catch or listen to that on today's stream, because
Damn it.
I was cutting the groove to that, man. It wasn't skipping, it wasn't doing anything. It actually sounded good. So glad to see that you're learning to.
And it sounded
play
good
with
on
that.
multiple instruments. That's the important thing.
Saying it all came together really great. At first, I thought it might have been you and List. Then I realized you were playing the one-man band and comment. So great work on that piece, man. Great work.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But going back to
Hey, thank
Bird,
you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Robert Stitt just subscribed. I think that was a YouTube subscription. Yay. Okay, so we also have, let's see, other weird things. So the changes that Chris made, the change has been made, and there is now a movement buff channel. No more than 2 skills that use that channel can be active at once. Also, there were 2 different stats being referenced. One was movement speed and the other movement rate. Okay. Speed added some number of meters per second to your base movement speed.
Shroud math.
Yes.
Shroud
math incoming.
Warning. Shroud math incoming.
Yeah.
Shroud math incoming.
And rate was actually a multiplier. So speed added additional steps that you could take per second, and then rate was a multiplier. Shroud math. 2 different ways to do something similar. My guess is when some of those things were set up, they were all intended to be movement speed, and movement rate is just supposed to be used for debuffs, not buffs. See, I think they should both be the same thing. The buff and the debuff should be the same thing.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Shroud math. All player-facing buff skills are now using movement speed, and the ones on movement rate were given a bonus to match the value they had for rate. So bottom line is, going forward, no more than 2 movement speed buffs will stack, and they will all be additive, not multiplicative. Send hate emails to support@Portalarian, please, thanks. Okay, bye.
Nerf.
Nerf. Wait, it gets better, trust me.
Also, this affects Berserker Stance, Essence of the Wolf, Dash, Spring. I think that's supposed to be Sprint. And Fleet Flute effects. Choose 2.
Choose 2.
What?
Fast, cheap, good. Choose 2.
Chew what?
Chew 2.
Chew this.
Chew on this. Suck it, buffers.
Suck it, buffers.
Or as they're commonly known in the industry, fluffers. So he did write up a design doc.
Wrong industry.
Oh, are you sure about that?
I don't know. We could have some under the desk. You just never know that.
Maybe. Lily, get back here. Then, that would hurt, man. Because she's not declawed. Currently writing up a design doc for a system change that will make lots of people happy, and hope both PvP people and non-PvP people. And that link is right there. And that one is set for view only. He's not soliciting comments at this point. And this will happen for release 51, not release 50. So back to changes for release 50. Or do you want to cover a design change?
Ooh. No. We'll come back and
okay. We'll come back to that.
We'll circle back tomorrow for that if we don't get back to it today.
Oh, okay.
we do have a lot of stuff to cover, or we'll circle back on something else. Yeah.
Now you have to do this in the voice of Chris. Or I have to do it in the voice of Chris. Now I have to channel my inner Chris.
Channel evil Chris. Okay, get evil Chris's vibe going out there, and get in. You know, do we have to do? Hold on, let's try this before.
I got it. I have to decide what voice I'm going to do this in, because if I go too high pitched, everybody in the office will be like laughing hysterically.
Suck it, miners.
So here's the deal, guys. It is my job to make sure the game is balanced and fun for all. That means if you found something that feels like what? Say what?
Go on.
Go on, sorry.
You lost me. What did you say?
The anger, Jack.
That means, I can't do it too deep because it's not Chris. It's can't do too high pitch. Can't do pirate. Can't do Canadian. Can't do redneck. I don't know what voice to use for Chris.
Julian says more monotone.
Okay, I think I can do that. That means if you found something that feels like the best way to win, expect me to balance it and piss you off. Please, express your concerns over changes in a constructive manner, and I will gladly read it and consider it and ignore it and occasionally make adjustments. I've reversed decisions dozens of times based on feedback to my blog. Rage post and I ignore you and think, excellent. In a bit of excellent. In a Mr. Burns voice in my head, and then mumble about how your tears will fill me with energy. Seriously, make constructive posts with actual arguments, and I listen. Movement thing was broken and never intended. Just like being able to get damage avoidance to 90 and breaking the combat roll, and had to be fixed. Shroud math is broken occasionally, and I have to fix it. So, back to work. So based on feedbacks and my own thoughts, I have a slightly different plan for the Magic Mastery system, which means it won't make Release 50. That also means the resistance system will stay mostly the same for Release 50 through the new partial resist, and new attack roll stuff for it will remain. Yesterday, in addition to the movement fixed, I slogged through a dozen or more bugs, including the fixing the parry, dodge, block stuff on QA. As much fun as it was to parry your own heal spells, I felt I should fix that. Today, I will continue slogging through my tasks and bugs. Also, looking for feedback on boss mob critters on live. New math should have made those much more challenging. I'm waiting for feedback on whether the change... Stop farting or stop something else?
The farting's bad. Stop the monotone though, man.
That's good.
Excellent.
Tell us more about Chris's challenges.
Yeah, Chris is waiting on feedback on whether the change made them shoot right on by challenging and into impossible territory. AKA 6:30 p.m. join the QA server and go to Blackblade Foothills and go kill a dragon. I expect I will nerf their damage a bit before Release 50 goes live. Also, there's an update on an improvement that I expect to go live in Release 50. It will feel like a nerf to some as it makes creatures tougher. They use a smoothing and a dead reckoning system for movement to making things less jerky. The server was using the smoothed position for its calculations for everything, which means that it ran about 1 second behind the player's actual location. This was done mostly to make sure looked correct on other machines so creatures wouldn't look like they were actually attacking the future location of a player. Maybe that's what... Yeah, that seems like the wrong way to do things. To me, that seems backwards.
Shroud math.
Shroud math. Shroud, yeah.
We don't want the creature attacking you're going to be, so we delay the creature.
Yeah, what is that?
So the creature ends up inside of you attacking you because their smoothing system is wonky.
Well, then that goes to your favorite topic of collision, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I mean, to me, it's like you can't tell the weapon arc of where the pointy thing is going to stab because Shroud math.
That's like your flame fist animation. Did we ever get a fuller definition on that after speaking to Scotty? Did you get that information? Did we ever cover that?
Ashtray, I have no idea who was doing the fart sound. It was probably Led Zepp. Yeah.
That's an automatic.
So hold on.
Something
Jack can tell you who it was. I guarantee you it was Led Zepp.
Requested by Led Zepp. Led Zepp. Then you have the almighty Gix Vorgach. Then Laz a couple of times. Then Led Zepp. Yeah.
Subjectional remarks.
Anybody gets to abuse the
big tree of your
sound.
imagination. That's
right. The fact that Laz was also doing it, yes. Then release 50. This should now be using the player's actual location for all calculations. So this changes stuff. The good news is that jumping behind something is more likely to give you the correct outcome for cover. Before, the extra second or so made this not work in many cases. So the bad news for players is this means that creatures will do a better job of keeping up with players who are constantly on the move.
Oh, Jack.
Yeah. It also means that circle strafing will be tougher, especially in close quarters. Does that also mean that they're going to enable collision for monsters? No, but it sounds like if they're going to be doing a better job keeping up with you, that he gave them a movement speed buff and didn't document that anywhere. Is that possible?
He did. That was in the speed buffs.
Oh, yeah.
With the virus and the
Shroud math.
And...
Shroud math. Yeah, this change will be especially beneficial to those players outside the U.S. with significant ping times. Yeah.
Enjoy.
Shroud math. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
All right, Jeff, come on, man. We got people complaining out there.
I know.
You gotta stop it.
You know, there's a few hundred sound effects in there.
Yes. Not when it comes to Shroud math, there ain't.
Don't let him.
There's only
one. Okay, he already knows about a lot of the other ones.
do I need to? I remember that day where I renamed the sound effect .Led Zepp, and every time, and he kept on crashing, and it kept on playing the fart sound. Now it's funny. But yes,
that was funny.
Abusing the same fart sound is annoying.
Shroud math, man.
I told you too much.
Yes.
What you're saying is if we played a different fart sound, it would be funnier?
How about...
Anyway. Moving right along. What else we got for everybody?
Well, we do have those changes. And it's only one page, so it's relatively small, and it is a design document, and it is a PvP party system.
PvP party system, really?
What's that mean?
Well, that's the design, the document's name, PvP party system.
With the proper PvP-ness.
So the current system for mixed PvP and non-PvP party members was a compromise due to implementation complexity of the actual design. The result is a weird set of rules for targeting and flagging. It is both confusing and ruins the game for PvP players and introduces a bunch of elements that are so ugly, players report them as bugs. So, blue healers? Blue healers, anybody? I remember the original blue healers in UO. That was always awesome.
Wait, the wandering healers, you mean?
No.
Depressed healers? What are you talking about?
So, if you started off a combat with somebody else, and so you'd initially turn gray, right? But after a certain amount of time, that gray would decay away, and you would be able to heal someone and remain a blue healer.
I got
So, if you did it wisely, you could go steal something from a friend and then flag off of turn around and heal them.
Exploits.
Yeah. But you could do all kinds of things to exploit the blue healer syndrome. So the design goals for this system is all permanent flagging or unflagging for PvP should be done through the Oracle. No party should have a mix of PvP and non-PvP, as this complicated lots of stuff. And no one should be able to instantly flag or unflag PvP, as this tarnishes the PvP experience. AKA... Yeah, we'll
yeah, so how's he going to fix that? Let's see what we've got.
When a party is created, the party takes on the PvP status of the party leader. If the party leader changes, the PvP status remains the same, and the only way to change the group PvP status is to disband and reform the party. All players in the party are treated as if they have the PvP status of the party.
Does it give you a warning?
Now, if you look at his design goals of no one should be able to instantly flag or unflag PvP, changing the party makeup for as PvP or non-PvP instantly changes that flag.
You could just invite and uninvite people whenever you want.
And then change party leaders and change it,
Yeah, problem with the Oracle head statue on this is it only allows you to flag, doesn't allow you to unflag. So you still have to go visit an observatory if you want to unflag. You can't just go find a head.
Yeah. And any new player who joins or leaves the party who has a different PvP flag than the party receives a confirmation dialogue and then receives an effect that stuns them for 30 seconds and treats them as a PvP flagged until it ends and has a clear visual effect.
So you're going to stun the new edition. He's stuck for 30 minutes in a PvP.
30 seconds.
And flag PvP, so he's a sitting freaking target. That makes sense. They're gonna love that one. You ain't gonna have no PvP campers anywhere in this game with that mechanic anywhere. No.
Yeah, and then all players
Kick you out of the party, then kill you.
When you join the party, you're going to be stunned for 30 seconds and flagged. I mean, that's what I'm reading. Am I reading that correct?
And also, when you leave the party, you're also stunned for 30 seconds.
And when you leave the party, you're going to be stuck for 30 seconds and flagged. Yeah.
Well, it's really easy. That just means everybody's going to do everything on top of the overworld map.
Maybe.
Because you can't do anything with anybody PvP flagged on the overworld map.
We already know how many PvPers stream and go AFK while they're streaming their location live. So.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, stupid.
Hey, you over there.
You have to work on your stealing somewhere, right?
Stop the stupid.
Hey, if you can't complain if you're live streaming, you go AFK and you get ganked. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Twitch's terms of service are. Twitch cannot discriminate because of your failure to cover your ass, in my opinion.
Hey, Twitch has this thing. Oh, you kind of thinks that you can steal from people on the overworld map. Really?
If you,
I can't even cast strength unless they fix that. But you could steal from someone? I don't know about that.
I don't know. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, but all players
clans happens to be our benefactor.
I will say that all parties in a party will be the same PvP flag. This is the summary, and the only way for players will be to permanently flag and unflag will be talk to the Oracle. Players will be able to temporarily flag PvP or non-PvP, but it will always come with a 30-second stun period, and will be obvious when it's happening. No more insta-flagging, no more clicking through dialogues and flagging to cast a heal on a party member. No more bugs when casting a heal on the wrong party member due to a flag, and you're welcome.
So this means...
Well, remember this...
Attack a PvP flag character on spur of the moment is being taken out. Am I reading that correctly?
I have no idea. No, that wasn't there. But this is only party mechanics.
What? They need to scrap and make it like Dark Age of Camelot or Elder Scrolls Online.
I guess we'll have to see what the community thinks about that. I really don't have.
I just told you what I think.
Because not PvP, so.
I just told you.
Huh?
I just told you that they need to make it like Dark Age of Camelot or like Elder Scrolls Online.
I haven't played either game, so I couldn't relate.
I have no idea, but easy good way round for that for me is just go on the overworld map and then all of your party stuff happens there. There is a discussion about whether or not you can actually steal on the overworld map, and Marguerite says
these guys will go out and try it right after and let us know. Now, of course, I want to remind everybody, I was hoping that Sean Silverfoot was going to make it for today's show, but...
nope.
Of course, today's show. But I'm going to remind everybody about the Pack Slayers 20th anniversary party happening this weekend. 19th and 20th, and there are events happening in-game. We're going to be streaming live on Saturday morning, and we're going to be using the Zoom. For the folks to hook up between Shroud Avatar, Ultima Online, and excuse me, all the good events that they've got going on. And for those of you folks out there, we'll get a link here for you. Drop that in chat. Anybody interested in checking out Pack Slayer's 20th anniversary?
Not really.
Yay. Stop being the D.
Stop being
the D. Yeah, no, he hates everything, man.
I know. Old age.
That's right. And of course, before we
why did the calendar's language change to Russian?
I don't know. Why did the calendar's language
The
change?
invasion's coming.
Collusion. Somebody's been colluded.
Mine's in English. I don't know about yours.
Mine's in Russian for some odd reason.
Is it?
How do you change that?
We're localization. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, localization.
I don't have anything on my computer that says Russian.
I don't know.
I mean, even the date's in Russian, which is pretty damn funny.
You must have clicked something
I can see it on your screen.
in Google to translate or something. I don't know.
Why would I click that?
I don't know.
The real question is my YouTube in Russian right now? Because that would suck.
Looks fine to me.
No. Am I displaying the right page? Well, you don't even get to see what I'm looking at. Okay, so Laz, you should be talking about something.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you were going to be...
No, I can still read the calendar. Those events are still in English.
You can still read it from Russian? Yeah. Okay, this should be interesting.
Yeah.
We shall find out. But yes, don't forget, you can check the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar community calendar in the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar Soda app, Shroud of the Avatar app out there on Apple iTunes Store or the Amazon App Store, available for all your electronic devices. You can read the NBNN Daily Britannian. You can listen to the radio. You can check up on the forums. You can get into a flame more. We don't want you to do that, but you can do it. You can join us in Discord. You can shop the marketplace. You can browse the map. Go to Soda Help, excuse me, and much, much more on the NBNN Shroud of the Avatar app, available for mobile devices, so you can take your shroud with you when you go, literally. Of course, don't forget, you can join us in the Discord room on the Discord link and use the app right here. Come on and join us daily. But meanwhile, if you want to find out what's going on in today's world, you're going to want to click on over to the calendar and see what's happening in today's news. And of course, today's calendar brought to us by Build-A-Side. Huge sale, 25% off.
That's right. You can always access that calendar by going to nbnn.info, click on the calendar button and seeing it. And I hope you enjoy my Russian version. This is a Google public calendar that has aggregated all of the available public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar. And if you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you just need to message that guy or email him news@nbnn.info, and he'll eventually...
Or start your own calendar, make it public, and send me an email and invite me a link to it. We'll get your calendar listed as well.
He'll do something with it.
That is the preferred method.
He'll do something with it, and we don't know what that is. All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yep. Mondays through Fridays, 12s and 6s, around the clock. You can always tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia and listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. At 5 o'clock, we have Avatar's Radio Going Country. At 6 o'clock on Avatar's Radio, DJ Selith is going faster and louder.
Faster.
At the same time, at 7 o'clock, the Phoenix Republic is doing their PvE nights. Yep, that's message Kazan Phoenix Fire or Malhari and see if they're in game. Then at the same time on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock,
excuse me,
you're going to get your ear holes massaged by none other
nurse.
than the nurse, Nurse Justin, on Radio Free Britannia. Woohoo! With unmedicated schizophrenia. Part 2. Hi, Lily. How's it going?
2.
Yeah. 10 p.m. on Avatar's Radio. It's a temper tantrum today. And at the final event is on Radio Free Britannia.
Tuesdays and Thursdays just weren't enough.
The Record Room. Yeah, and that's our community calendar for the 18th of whatever month this is and whatever year it is.
January.
I'd pronounce it in Russian, but I don't know how to do anything with the Cyrillic alphabet. So right now, Lily is like, if you hear any tapping in the background, it's Lily hitting the trash can.
What is she doing? Is she batting trash?
Yeah, she's just batting the trash.
Trying to get in. She's just playing with it because she can. Yes.
Yeah, it's Lily. She can do whatever. Yep.
Now, of course, also upcoming, we've got, and this will go on to our sponsors, but I'm going to throw this up on screen. First show of the Airy Fun Live coming up February 9th on Twitch TV. Go to Airy Fun, then our guests will be Eric A. and Eric S. from the Merits app, joining us on Airy Fun Live and telling us all about their community efforts to get communities up and motivated around the world, get gamers to come together. Of course, we got some questions coming from the audience. There's a thread that's in the forums here. Airy Fun Live questions you'd like to ask. Go ahead and please submit those questions here in the forum. We've already got a question from Browncoat Jason, and he also wants to remind you that if you are part of the Merits app and you want to join the Shroud of the Avatar tribe, use the term wellness to join the Shroud of the Avatar tribe in the Merits app out there. Not the only tribe out there. There are a couple other tribes, but that's still in its infancy, and we'll bring you more news about that as tribes become more info in the app. But otherwise, got to remind you that you're watching Lunch right here on NBNN, and get that we're asking for your help for subscriptions to our YouTube channels. All our Shroud of the Avatar streamers are out there trying to get their subs up so that we can continue to monetize our content out there on YouTube. And every click is appreciated, folks. So again, go out to the forums. Thexidor Markham's got a post out there, and we'll put that link into all the chat again so that you can all click on that and help everybody out. It's much appreciated. Of course, the Airy Fun t-shirt sweepstake with that Airy Fun live show. Don't forget, you can enter daily for a chance to win one of 5 performance shirts that the Team Avatar folks are going to be wearing for the charity run at the Austin Marathon, which will be helping support the Children's Miracle
Hospital Network.
Hospital Network, yes. Thank you. And that's in conjunction with the Merits app and the good folks down at the offices, Shroud of the Avatar. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. It's a piece of wood to hold in your hands. Check out Arius Coil More, and he'll take your order and make it custom just to your fit. Scrota's music service. Music today brought to you by Scrota. Scrota rocking the house here on the set whenever he shows up. But if you want Scrota to show up, you can hire him. Scrota's for hire. ShroudMarketplace.com. The BMC wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove is the marketplace for all your crafting needs and all your goods, or if you're looking to open the shop, up your own shop out of Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located Exeter and Elysium Mines to get your mining on. RelicsByRill.com for all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag. Hats, t-shirts, mugs, shot glasses, bumper stickers, you name it. They've got it out of RelicsByRill.com. And Ben will give you a great deal when you mention us. Use the promo code NBNN. You'll save 10% when you check out at RelicsByRill.com. WRFB bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week here inside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. If you're looking for any goods, you're looking for services, you're looking for some swag to decorate with, check out ShroudMarketplace.com.
That's right. ShroudMarketplace.com is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, all the way to services. There are over 90 different players registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. So anything and everything that's game related can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Please register for an account. If you want to start selling your stuff, go ahead and click on the vendor registration on the left-hand side. But what's your favorite thing on Shroud Marketplace?
My favorite thing, aside from wedding, gotta be cheesy writing, man. Gotta be the cheesy writing. Although
Yeah.
Satyr Stinky Sewer Shop.
I love the name of Satyr Stinky Sewer Shop.
It's tough. I like the name, or do I like the service? Yeah, I like both.
Do you like the fact that he polishes the crap out of everything?
I love the fact that he polishes the crap out of everything, but of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. I love the Deco Divas and the rooms to go option.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love the fact that you can
decorate your houses. The Deco Divas have packages you can buy that specifically designed to fill a room, just like rooms to go.
And it's my understanding that they are going to be adding additional deco packs as soon as someone takes some screenshots and starts posting them up on Shroud Marketplace. But you know what? A little bit of anything and everything. I mean, I have sold stripped accounts. I have sold game gold. I have sold teleports and recall scrolls.
Sold a little bit of everything.
I have sold a little bit of everything on Shroud Marketplace.
I've actually sold a wedding package, teleport scrolls. I've sold gold. I've sold property yet. And I tell you what, one of the great things with selling digital goods in Shroud Marketplace, or most of the Shrouded Avatar world. Excuse me, I'm funny today. Gonna have pretty good deals because nobody wants to be a dick. Everybody wants a good rating, and we don't have a bad community out there. So it's pretty reputable. And of course, read if you need to. Check out all the feedback that's provided, because that's available to you.
You can definitely check out like the ratings that people have given different vendors. You can see the reviews. You can see all kinds of things. Just go through each of the vendors and you can see what's going on and check out their shops at shroudmarketplace.com. But it is actually time for us to say adieu and thank everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you for subscribing out on Twitch, YouTube, or listening on radio.
Subscribe button out on YouTube. That's right. We do need it. And of course, again, I'm going to apologize in advance. You're going to be plastered with the social media, but we're going to do our best to get everybody some help out there. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here as usual. We're running over time and we don't care anymore, so don't worry about that. Well, we do, but it doesn't mess like it used to. But we're going to get out of here. We'll be back with the weekend roundup tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Jack. And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.